guys some Dreadnought gameplay. Now this is the closed beta, so not all the detail, well, not all the graphics and details are actually fully put in, so you'll have to bear with me there. For some reason it takes forever to load up too. As soon as I said this is the closed beta, can't believe I just said may or may not get into a match. Just depends. Alright, let's go ahead and try to get into a game here. This is, you know, basically just ship-to-ship combat, so... Sometimes it will take a while. While I'm sitting here waiting, I can actually show you some of the ships. This one here is actually one of my favorites. Still haven't figured out how to work the fucking camera on this thing. This is, well, it's called something else, but I renamed it the Roanoke. And if you are a nerd, you'll get the reference. You'll get the whole Roanoke thing. You'll get the Roanoke thing if you're a nerd. And then you have this one here's classification is, you know, it's a destroyer. So it's like it's pretty well rounded. Then you have this one's called the Rurik. This is like your sniper. They call it the artillery one, but it's just basically a sniper. I mean, really low armor, so if you're out and you end up getting a ship next to you, you're pretty much done. Unless you can hit them with the, I can't remember what it's called, but basically it's a charged up attack. Then you have the Cerberus. This is basically your scout and your team healer. Super light armor. This one has less armor even than the Rurik. This one is just meant for, like, basically laying out healing drones, healing orbs, that kind of shit. Then you have what is actually called a Dreadnought. This is the big gun, basically. The only thing I don't understand... Okay, you know what? If you'll just let me pan around, you little bastard. If you can see those little cannons right there that are just on the side, those are basically just plasma, port side plasma cannons. Well, wait. No, port side would be the other side. I don't understand the camera. Personally, I think they need to work on the camera view pieces for it. But this ship I am going for, because this is by far my favorite, would have to be... Okay, let me go to Customize. Tech Tree. What I'm trying to get is this right here. This is the Trafalgar. Yeah, this is the Trafalgar. See, when it's like this, you can actually look around pretty easily when you're in the preview mode. Basically, it's almost like their own oak, but it's bigger, has more gun, well, more and but well, can't really say more, but it has better and bigger guns, does more damage. But one of the things which I guess I need. The premium cache, which is called GP, I don't know what the hell the actual name is, that I really want to do, mainly because I think it would look awesome, is you go to Emblem, where is it, the Reaper, put that on the front of the ship, because I think it'd look fucking awesome. And then of course you have your tech trees. Bam. Okay, you know what? Since this is taking so long, I'm gonna go ahead. I'm just gonna do a training one real quick because that's just taking way the hell too long. This way you guys can see what the game is like when you're playing it. Between the training and actual playing, the only difference is the actual players, of course, are going to be better than the AI, because I mean, the AI aren't the best. They still end up fucking you up later on, like basically in the long run. But had to check my mic. I've tried doing a video yesterday and ended up having my mic muted, and then ended up getting a migraine before I could do another one. So that'll probably put me on the standard training map. I want to play on this map because I think this map looks really cool. Which they do have some pretty cool looking maps, so gotta give it that. No, man, I'm turn that up a little bit because that's kind of low for me. Bam. And here, when you're in your loading screen, before you go out in your ship, you can actually look. You can see the guns swivel around and stuff. But basically, with this game, think of shit. What game can I compare it to? I want to say World of Tanks, but World of Tanks, there's more players.
Action stations, action stations.
She's a little slow, but she'll get me where I need to go. Oh, it did put me on that map. Sweet. They do have other maps. I've only been on 2 other maps on this game. Yeah, 2 other maps. There's one on Earth, and then there was one on Mars. And then if you use the touchpad here, you can swipe up. That's my maneuvering thrusters. But you see the blue bar that's draining on the right side right there. That's my energy.
Shield activated.
And bam, bam. Do this. I want more guns facing them so I can actually get more damage. Bam! But yeah, you see that big ass blue beam that just went by? That's from the Rurik, I believe? Yeah, Rurik. See, I do not know if there's a healer. And of course my mini-map is covered. I don't hardly ever use it either, so I don't even use it playing Call of Duty. Which, for those of you who do not know yet, I have gone back to PlayStation 4 mainly because I have a possible sponsor coming up for Twitch. So if you guys can just go over and follow, you know, Madman62713 on Twitch, that would be awesome. Because once I get sponsored on there, I can actually, you know, basically work my way up and get better equipment for streaming.
Launching torpedoes. Shield activated.
I can give you guys the better videos. I can give you guys all the content that you want and more. And my might be sponsored because I got to get my channel up to par with what they want. Oh. Damn. See, this guy's sniped. Basically, I gotta get my channel up to how they want my channel to be before they sponsor me. And I have 52 or 53 days left to get it up there. Okay, I'm gonna engage maneuvering thrusters. Some views are kind of obstructed, as you can see. Here, you know what? Swipe this way and it does my weapons. Spray this guy.
Dreadnought destroyed. Activating
gonna try to destroy this guy. Oh, please tell me that my anti-missile lasers will get those. Okay, they're not coming from me anyway, so it doesn't matter. Yeah, I think the only game I can really compare it to is World of Tanks. I mean, I can't really think of any other game to compare it to. You know, it's pretty fun. It was originally PC. The PC closed beta was last year, I believe.
Torpedo still reloading, Captain. Autogun's fast torpedo launched.
I believe it was last year. I can't remember.
Activated.
I call my jaw. My jaw's starting to lock up.
Enemy warheads locked on our position.
This guy just does not know when to back down.
Scratch one
Ow!
artillery cruiser.
And unfortunately, I'm the noob that will basically just sit back in like one spot. Oh, you're cloaking. Hello, Mr. Cloaky Cloaky.
Shield activated.
Which, if he powers up the big beam, I am fucked because that thing will tear through me like a hot knife through butter. Ah ha ha!
Artillery cruiser. Clearing torpedo tubes. Doesn't work like that, Captain. We have to wait. Reboot all systems. Confirmed. Destroyed. Captain, we've got a lock.
Which, when I'm playing against other players, it's a completely different story. When I'm playing against other players, I really suck. Don't be trying to cloak when I'm shooting at you. That's not gonna work. I swear, some of the AI are idiots. I'm gonna try to cloak, even though you're shooting right at me. And I was gonna try to show you something, but something I found out, I don't know if a whole lot of other people know about it, is that you can actually ramp. And that one's my favorite. Let me go ahead and show you this. I can't say this name. The Samargal or whatever. I cannot fucking say that name right. This is the big one, which, if you hit X, it'll basically warp you into the battle. Which it just warped me into the same fucking place.
Send the vultures.
Has really slow firing guns, and you fire those, and those don't seek at all, which I really hate that. It's irritating as all shit. She's big, she's slow, she packs a punch. Is there? Really? There's a fucking Corvette behind me. Oh yeah, that's what the healer is technically called, as a Corvette. I'm sorry, but if that's a Corvette, then I'm fucking Elvis Presley. Damn, talk about maneuverability. Holy shit. Ah, ha, ha, ha. Still got you. Hey!
Broadside plasma batteries locked on. Clear broadside guns. Captain.
I can't believe I actually got somebody with that. That's a first.
Vultures are locked. Ready to launch. Launching vulture missiles.
And that's what happens when you amp up your weapons.
Artillery cruiser destroyed. Firing.
I want to try to warp into the battle. Don't know how well it's going to work.
Jump complete.
This is pretty much the only game I'm going to do because, well, the only match I'm going to do in here, because unfortunately it takes for fucking ever to get into a fucking match.
Make sure you get our good side.
bastard. That's it.
Vulture missiles locked on. Send the vultures.
You'll no fucker with my guys. Okay, you're friendly. Aha! I guess they do auto-seek, you just gotta be fucking close enough. Son of a bitch.
Laser defenses engaging enemy missiles. Incoming, Captain. Watch one enemy corvette. We've got this battle in the bag. Now let's finish him. Recharging countermeasure grid.
I guess you could compare it to World of Warships. Kind of.
Vultures are locked. Ready for full power to maneuvering thrusters.
Crap.
Launch all vultures. Destroyed an enemy attack cruiser.
And this is why I kind of like playing this as the actual Dreadnought, but at the same time I don't. Mainly because of the fact they're really slow. Yes, they're heavily armored, but they're slow. Especially on firing.
Activate countermeasures. Scratch one hostile attack cruiser. We won this one.
That's basically Dreadnought. Except for you got the PvP aspect of it, which being the closed beta part of it until the 1st of next month doesn't really bode well for me because I can't really get into a match right now. But yeah, that's pretty much Dreadnought in a nutshell. I mean, you use the experience and the points and shit you get from that, from doing the PvP battles, to upgrade your ships, and then basically go through all the tech pieces, and then get the new ship, and so on and so forth. Yeah, that's pretty much Dreadnought, and then you have, I forgot to mention these, but you got your veteran fleet, which is you got to buy two more ships of tier 2 or higher to unlock veteran fleet. And then you got that can hold up to anywhere from tier 2 to tier 4, and this year holds ships of tier 4 and higher. That's the legendary. They do have hero ships, but unfortunately they're not open yet because you can't really get them right now. But yeah, that's Dreadnought. So anyways, if you guys like what you see, go ahead and hit the like button down below, comment if you want to see anything else, and subscribe for some more awesome videos, you guys. Have a nice day.